Hi everyone, to this video we have this trick question and we have to find the value of x. Okay, so now mostly when trick equations are given, you will be given a specific range within which you have to find the value of x. Okay, so let's say we are given this range, that the value of x exists within this range. Okay, so how do you go about it? So we have 4 sine square x plus 2 cos square x equals 2. Okay, from here you can divide through by 2 to simplify, but we want to leave it like this. We will get to know the reason why. Now we know from trigonometric identities and from compound angles that sine square x is the same thing as this, half multiplying 1 minus cos 2x, and cos square x is equal to half multiplying 1 plus cos 2x. Okay, so we can replace sine square x and cos square x with their respective expressions to this equation so that we get only a variable in terms of cos 2x. Okay, or we get an equation in terms of only cos 2x. So replacing sine square x with its expression, we get this, then plus placing cos square x also with its expression, then it's equal to 2. Okay, so we get 2 here, then these 2's will cancel out, so we get 2 multiplying 1 minus cos 2x plus 1 plus cos 2x equals 2. So we expand this bracket, we get 2 minus 2 cos 2x plus 1 plus cos 2x is equal to 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3, minus 2 cos 2x plus cos 2x gives us minus cos 2x, then it's equal to 2. Okay, so we get cos 2x equals 3 minus 2 and it's equal to 1. Okay, so up to this point. Now because you are working within this range, we are going to need the general solution. Okay, so the general solution for cos theta equals b. Okay, let's say we have cos theta equals b. Then the general solution for theta is equal to 2 n pi plus or minus beta. Okay, this is the general solution in terms of radians, but if you want it in degrees, you just have to change this pi to 180. So that will be 2 times 180, which is 360 degrees and plus or minus beta, and so this is in degrees. Okay, now the value of beta is the same thing as cos inverse of b. Okay, so this is the general solution for cos theta equals b. So if you have to compare cos theta equals b with cos 2x equals 1, you can see that our theta is the 2x and then our b is that 1. Okay, so if you have cos 2x equals 1 and you want to find the general solution, then theta in this case is 2x, so the 2x will be equal to, if it's in radians, then it will be 2n pi plus or minus beta, but beta is cos inverse of b, so that will be something like this. This is the answer in radians. Okay, but if you want it in degrees, then it will be 360 degrees and plus or minus cos inverse of 1. Alright, now we know cos inverse of 1 is the same thing as 0. Okay, because cos 0 is 1. Okay, so we get 2x equals 2n pi plus or minus 0, or if it's in degrees, then that will be 360 degrees and plus or minus 0. So because it's 0, then it's the same thing as 2n pi or 360 degrees n. Okay, so if it's in radians, we use this one, but if it's in degrees, we go by the second one. Okay, so because we are given the range in degrees, we are going to use the degrees, the general solution in terms of degrees, so we're going to use this one. Okay, so if this is equal to this, we want to find x, so x will be equal to 360 degrees over 2n, and that is 180 degrees n. Okay, Now the value of n starts from 0, then to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity. Okay, so if you want to find the first solution for this solution for this question, then n will be equal to 1. So for the first value of x, n will be equal to 1. So that means x1 will be equal to 180 degrees multiplying, it's actually 0. The first solution for is when n is equal to 0. So we get this multiplying 0. N starts from 0. So the first solution for this one will be the first value of n, replacing n with its first value, that is 0 degrees. So that will be equal to 0 degrees. Then for x to n will be equal to the next value of n, which is 1. So that means x2 will be equal to 180 degrees multiplying 1, and that is equal to 180 degrees. Alright, now you continue to do this until you get to the last value of the number within that range. Okay, so for this type of range, or for this specific range, it starts from 0 then ends at 360 degrees. So because 180 degrees is still within that range, we continue. So if you want to find x3, then n will be equal to 2. So x3 will be equal to 180 multiplying 2, and that will be equal to 360 degrees. Now because we've gotten to 360 degrees, here is where we put it to a stop. So we just end here, and then our values of x will be equal to 0 degrees, 180 degrees, and 360 degrees. And this is because of the range that was given. Okay, this is because of the range that was given. Because of this range, you end at 360 degrees. But if the range was supposed to be something like 0 degrees less than or equal to x, and less than or equal to, let's say, 720 degrees, then we would have still continued. Okay, so we would have worked for x4, and that would have been replacing n with 3. So we get this 180 times 3, 18 times 3 is the same thing as 36 plus 18, that is equal to 54. So this gives us 540 degrees. We've not gotten to 720, so we continue. x5 will be equal to 180 multiplying 4, that will be equal to 720 degrees. Okay, so we would have gotten 5 different solutions for x if the range was supposed to be this, but because it ends at 360 degrees, we will only stop at this point. Okay, so that will be your final answer. But if I ask to find the general solution, then once you get to this part, okay, once you get to this part, you are done with it. Alright, so yeah, this is the end of the video. Please do all to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.